May 14, 2017 at approximately 3:30 p.m. the Red Deer RCMP attended a residence in the Lancaster neighborhood of Red Deer as part of a well-being check. RCMP gained entry into the secure residence, and once inside they located the body of a 39-year-old male and a 6-year-old female, father and daughter. Our Serious Crimes Branch South was called to assist our Red Deer City and Red Deer Detachment General Investigation Section with the investigation. The names are not being released at this time. Initial investigation suggests that there is no threat to the public, and the school of the girl has been notified and is in the process of arranging counselors for any affected teachers and students. Police will be working in consultation with the medical examiner's office to determine cause and manner of death for both of the deceased. The investigation is ongoing, and an autopsy for both deceased is set to take place on Tuesday, May 16, 2017 at 0900 hours at the Calgary Medical Examiner's office. The scene will be held until at least the autopsies are complete. On behalf of the RCMP, I want to express our most sincere condolences to the family and friends of the deceased. This is indeed a tragic loss that affects our whole community.
What can you tell us about this home? Is this somewhere that you've been called to before, or is this an issue that you've dealt with before?
I don't have that information in front of me, but that'll form certainly part of the investigation as to if we've had interactions with the individuals before or this residence.
Are you looking for any suspects at this time?
No, we're not looking for any other additional persons at this time in this investigation.
Can you tell us if you're looking at this as a homicide or if you're looking at this as a murder-suicide, anything like that?
It's very early on in the investigation, and until such time as an autopsy is complete, we can't speak to manner of death or the complete nature of the investigation, so that will come.
Child's school, you said the school's been notified and is calling in counselors. Do you know what school that is? Or?
Yeah, I'm not prepared to talk about the name of the school this time. I can confirm that it's not a school in Red Deer, but for the work that they have to do with the students and the teachers, it's best that they get on with that without having being disrupted.
Can you tell us, is this the person who lived in the residence? Was the child living there as well?
Again, it's early on in the investigation. I can say that they were residents of that house, whether it's all the time or part-time, I can't say.
Can you comment on the check for well-being? Was it a family member, a neighbor, a resident?
It was somebody who knew the deceased. As to the name of that person, I'm not aware who the name of that person was, and for privacy reasons I wouldn't state it anyways, but certainly it was somebody known to the deceased who called us to check the well-being.
Was the deceased known to police prior to this?
Again, that's formed part of the investigation and will be looked into.
What have you heard from neighbors and other people in the community about this?
I haven't heard anything from neighbors or the community. Certainly our investigators are out in the street talking to people and neighbors, and that would be, again, part of the investigation.
When can we expect more information on this?
After the autopsies and determine the cause of death, then there will be some follow-up releases done. As to the exact timeline, I can't say. It will be led by the investigation and where it leads us.
How are members handling this? I mean, it's hard when you're dealing with the death of a child.
Certainly our members, as well as all emergency services personnel and our municipal employees here at the detachment, deaths are always difficult to deal with, and when it deals with children, they're especially difficult. Our team has been working diligently to arrange briefings, critical incident debriefings with our members, emergency services personnel, as well as our municipal employees, so that their well-being is being cared for.